Most people say they hate small talk, but when someone talks to you about a nice dog they've seen or a weird sandwich they've tried, that's usually fine. Sometimes it's nice. This is organic, low stakes human interaction. It's opt-in. But I think that small talk like this is different to what I perceive as low talk, which is a form of socially obligatory conversation. It comes under the guise of everyday politeness, but it has subtle social regulations. It differs from small talk. It's not primarily about warmth or comfort or communication. Instead, it transmits expectations, social cues, microcorrections, microaggressions. Low talk checks how well somebody fits into social expectations. It nudges people back into conformity. It keeps tabs on you without overt confrontation. Questions are often rhetorical or leading, as it's designed to test how someone performs or deviates. Examples include appearance policing. You've got your hair different today. Behavioural surveillance. You're very quiet today. That's not like you. I suppose you don't do dairy anymore, do you? And then in England, you get a lot of subtle class sorting. Where did you find that jacket? Do you live around here? In Britain, low talk appears a lot in upper middle class and professional settings, where direct judgment is avoided, but social control remains strong. It descends from a long tradition of coded politeness. Small talk may be used more genuinely to co-create belonging, whereas low talk, it usually appears in diaspora or upward mobility contexts. Low talk requires high social decoding bandwidth. It assumes shared scripts and a high tolerance for ambiguity, which can be exhausting and alienating. It expects your participation in an implicit social contract that a lot of neurodiverse people don't have access to or have no interest in upholding. Low talk is a social regulatory mechanism and a carrier of dominant cultural values. Thinness, busyness, heteronormativity. It's a test of your social legibility. It demands your life, your body, and your choices be easily explainable within the dominant framework. In workplaces, low talk shows up in phrases like, just playing devil's advocate. Do you have capacity for this? That's an interesting take. Online, it morphs into polite antagonism, passive-aggressive questioning, posing as curiosity, just curious. Low talk is pressure disguised as friendliness. It uses questions and just banter to assert social norms and enforce shared conformity. It pretends it's being just sociable, but it demands a huge amount of your energy, a performance, and it's not optional. It begins before the meeting and continues long after the workday ends. How's your weekend as a Monday ritual where nobody really cares? Did you see Love Island? This is imposing shared cultural currency to be valid in your office conversation, your water cooler conversation. You have to go home and watch Love Island. I'm not getting paid to watch Love Island. When English people ask, you're quiet today, or smile more, I want to claw my skin off. Workplace bonding is not often about real connection. It's usually social surveillance in a hierarchy. You are required to display not just the performance, but the mood and the culture and the consumption choices of the group. Popular media becomes social currency, so Love Island, The Apprentice, Strictly Come Dancing. Like them or don't like them, they are serving a purpose in these social settings as safe points of conversion. You won't get in any trouble by commenting on the characters of Love Island in your office. And the ones that don't watch can be accidentally alienated or risk being marked as being seen as not a team player, not like us, too good for us. So neurodivergent, introverts, immigrants with different cultures, anyone who just values authenticity over performance are punished for not playing along. Britain is a high context culture. To be direct is seen as rude. Politeness is a containment system. Keep the peace by discouraging divergence. Blend in or risk being left out. Example, there's a meeting starting at 10 a.m. and it's 9:55 and several people have already joined. This usually goes one of two ways. Either we're all junior staff, nobody's trying to lead the meeting, and so we just sit in silence. Or maybe someone is like, saw Fox today. It's organic. Nobody's forcing you to talk. Someone else chips in. Yeah, mind's been digging up the compost. This flow is gentle, it's optional, it's small talk. Scenario B, one person joins and immediately addresses the group. Let's go around and see what everyone was up to at the weekend. You're very quiet, Alison. What's going on with you? Does anybody have any good gossip? Even if this person is trying to be friendly, there's a contained, unspoken force, command. Speak up, be personable, show your personality, don't just sit there. This is small talk format turning into low talk, where the key difference here is consent. Organic small talk arising as we all wait for the room to open, versus somebody feeling the need to force that small talk and get everybody up and moving. Small talk emerges, low talk is produced. Power in an organic small talk conversation is diffused among the members equally. Low talk is usually orchestrated by an authority role or just social assertiveness. The intent of the small talk is just to pass the time while we all wait, whereas the intent of the low talk is social audit, mood calibration, get the mood of the room going. That's performative warmth. It removes trust and emotional safety, and it masks power. This meeting does not formally start until 10 a.m, but somebody is already setting the tone and extracting the energy at 5 to 10. And silence is treated as a failure to engage, rather than just a neutral mode of presence. If you're speaking because you think of something to say, that's small talk. If you're speaking because you feel like you need to fill silence or control a room, that's low talk. That's colonized mind.